All right, so this is Tiblio, and it's an amazing online service that helps you find the best trading opportunities. They have multiple different screeners for credit spreads, bull and bear squeezes with a lot of trading activity, option sweeps to follow large trades and big money moves, and a lot more for your different trading strategies. There's a trading board so you can log all your trades as soon as you enter. You're gonna get real-time alerts sent straight to your phone and get a good idea of your percentage of wins and losses. You're gonna get access to fast market news on any stock, and that's valuable in itself. But the best feature is the community Discord group, where you can exchange trading ideas and get guidance from the Tiblio team. So you can sign up for $34.95 a month. That's less than a tank of gas, but make sure that you sign up with my link and get your first month for 20% off. All right, so make sure you check out Tiblio. Yep. Black Girl Stocks official merch is now live, so you can either scroll down and click underneath this video, or you can go over to teesprings.com. We have t-shirts, different colors, different sizes, crew necks, sweatshirts, get rich, stay rich, everything positive. You already know how we do. So go ahead, check out Black Girl Stocks official merch.
Foxtail from the D.
Can they hear me? Hello? Okay, hey, what's up YouTube? This is Foxtail Digital coming to you again with Black Girl Stocks, and this is our Sunday live chat where we're just gonna come and talk about a few different stocks that you guys wanna look into for next week, do a little bit of technical analysis. So what's going on? If I'm breathing a little heavy right now, I just came back inside from walking my dog, so, you know. What's going on, Haney? Okay, this is gonna be our first one actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin this one so we're already ready. So thank you for Oxy. What's up, Rosie? What's up, HPX Junkie? Yes, I am in. Tim Mom, bruh, I need to learn stocks. I pay $8 a gallon for gas. Yes, I've been seeing on Instagram that, I don't know where you live, but the gas prices are going up. So, you know, this is the best time to just get a little extra stream of income. There's nothing wrong with that. Money Week. This is from D-State Music. What's going on? The gift SOFI. Ooh, we need to talk about that. So that might be our second one. This is from Carlene. What's up, Carlene? Need to join your options. Yes. So first of all, make sure you guys click that thumbs up button on this video if this is your first time on our Sunday live chat. Also, make sure you scroll down below and join our option trading Discord group, the BJS Discord. It's amazing. So just make sure you join that. The Kareem of wheat. Okay, the Kareem of wheat. I need to make up for the terrible week I had last week. Let's talk about that, okay? Please. Denise Davis, that's my middle name. What's up, Denise? Hey, Lena. What's up, Lena? What's going on? First time, excited to be tuning in. Lumious Wax and Aesthetics, what's going on? The Melanated Yogi, excuse me, it's my first time joining. So if this is your first time, thank you so much for joining our live Sunday chat. So let me get everything set up for you guys. So for those of you who have been here, you already know what we're doing. So I'm trying to get this set up. Hold on one second. First of all, while I'm getting this set up, make sure you guys click that thumbs up button for me. I'm just setting up these comments here. So let's get that going. I don't know why it has it right here. Who is this? Nancy? Yes, our Discord link is right below. So make sure you just scroll down below, and this video is going to be in the description. Click that link and let's go ahead and get into it. So, oh no, this is way too high. Okay. Put that down. Hold on, you guys. Let me get this comment box right. Let me see. Boom. Okay, so that should be good. Okay, so the first stock that we are doing right now is going to be Oxy. So this is kind of open-ended, and what is going to help me, just let me know if you guys are doing option trading. Are you doing stocks, options? If you're looking at a particular option, then we can go over that actual option contract. But otherwise, you know, we'll just be looking at the direction of the stock. Hold on, Oxy caps. Okay. So the first stock that we're going to be looking at is Oxy. Okay. Wow. So obviously, I feel like a lot of what's going on with this stock and other coal, energy, and everything like that, stocks in those sectors are going to be, they're going to be affected by what's going on overseas. And who said that the gas price is $8? Hey, so that's going to be a factor. Now, looking at this Oxy, on the long term, I always like to start with the 4-hour 180-day chart. That's just going to kind of give you a bird's eye view of what's been going on. The stock has been pretty neutral for most of the year, but you'll see that they just had an earnings report back in late February. And wow, okay, it was a little bit, actually it was a little bit of a win. So they were expected to have $1.07, but they actually they said that they're making almost $1.50 per share. So that's pretty good. And you'll see that the stock has been doing very well ever since then. So right around earnings, we were at about $38 to $40. And right now we're trading at we hit a high of 63, kind of rebounded back from that down to 57. Honestly, in that situation, that could be a healthy correction. And the correction is going to be anything so if you have a stock that just has a quick jump and it drops maybe 10% or less, then that's a healthy correction. So, 63 down to 57, that looks like a cute correction there. People are going to, take profits. They're going to sell off. But overall, the stocks could still be in a good upward moving direction. Just kind of looking at the MACD indicator, it looks like it could be ready to, continue in that bullish momentum. Just let me catch my breath, you guys. So yeah, this stock, honestly, I would be pretty bullish on OXY. And this has been one of the most popular stocks in my option trading Discord group. So make sure you guys check out the profits page. You'll see a lot of stocks that our group is making profits with. And this has definitely been one of them last week. So just moving a little bit closer, if I was going to get into anything bullish on this, and you'll kind of notice it was a little bit quiet the last couple of days last week on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If I was going to get into anything bullish on this, I would have my entry target set at $60. The reason why is this is an area where we had resistance last week. So obviously, or just if you see that stock move past $59 and $60 with high volume and momentum, then that's going to be a really good indication that it's continuing in that upward trend after that correction that we've had. So that's kind of something that I would want to see for Oxy. And oh my gosh. Okay, now another thing that's important to look at, that's why I always like to look at the options page. Look at our implied volatility, 106%, 96, 80. The implied volatility is very high for options on this particular stock. So if you were looking to do option trades, I would kind of want to focus towards credit spreads or iron condors. And the reason why is because when you have options that have higher implied volatilities, the premium is going to be higher. So, you kind of want to make profit when that implied volatility drops, and that's going to be easier when you're doing credit spreads versus long call and put plays. So that's just kind of my thought on Oxy, but Oxy was just doing amazing last week. It was so beautiful. So thank you for that, Haney. Okay. Yeah. So thank you so much for that. Let's see. Okay. So this is from The Gift, and this is SOFI. So we've been talking about SOFI for a few months now. So let's see what she's talking about right now. And while I'm getting this set up, make sure you guys click that thumbs up button for me on this video. So SOFI Technologies, and let me change this over here. Okay. Okay, I think I see what you're looking at, Gift. So SOFI, overall, for a majority of, the last 180 days, we've been doing okay. So we've been trading for the most part above the 50-day moving average and the 200. Around November, we kind of had a hard drop. Now, It looks like right now where we are, the RSI is it's a little bit oversold. So we're about 30 on the RSI. That's okay. And with the MACD indicator, it's still looking a little low for me. I don't know if you guys saw the video that we posted on the DMI indicator, but you'll kind of see that our our selling pressure is very high for this stock. So that'll be this red DMI minus, and the ADX indicator is pretty high. So the ADX is about 40. So an ADX over 25 is going to show strong trend in that direction. So right now it's looking at a strong downtrend for this. So you'll see here we have some support right here around $8. So we're at $8.55 right now. So it's looking like if it does continue in this pattern that it's been in, right now it's at a low point of that pattern. So it wouldn't be terrible to assume that the stock could continue in that pattern and kind of rebound upwards. So on this one, I would kind of want to be bullish, just going with the pattern. I love trading patterns. Oh, wow. You see, oh, wow. Look at what we did on Friday. So we were at around $9.50, and then we just dropped about $1. So if I was going to get into anything bullish on this going into next week, I would need to see it jump 50 cents. And that's not a lot. It really isn't. But for a stock that is around $8.55, a 50-cent move would be considered a lot for this. But that's just something that I would want to see long term. So if you're into long term swing trades, maybe a week or something like that, then that's something that I would want to see. I would not get into a bullish position until I saw it reach about $9. And even better would be $9.50. But once you kind of see it move towards that $9, that would be cute. And let's look at the options. See, okay, and this is similar to the Oxy. The implied volatility, 112%. That's very high. So, but the premiums are, they're cute. $1.90.86. This is really cute. And this is all the way in May. So, you can kind of get a couple little cute contracts. And then, oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, look at this. Just look at this. So this column is going to be our open interest. And for options, open interest are positions that are still open. So just for this position right here, calls for the 12.5 strike price, 17,000 open interest. So 17,000 positions are still held open right now. 19,000, 17,000. So somebody is still in these plays. That would be something cute to look into for next week. So just kind of wait and see. Think about that. What did we say? $9. Just think about it. But that's something that I would want to look into if I was going to do something bullish for SOFI. So that's just that on that. Thank you, the gift. That's the gift right there. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay. So, okay. Oh, the cream of wheat. I need to make up for. Okay, I already read that one. Okay. So let's do this one. This is from Paynostagram. Okay. And this is for XME. It's a great ETF. ETFs are really good to do options on. I've found that it's a lot safer to do trades on overall selection of stocks versus just one stock. It's a little bit safer to me. So let's look at this one. XME. Wow. Okay. And this is for metals. Okay, so this one looks pretty good. Honestly, it looks a little similar to the first stock that we were looking at. What was that? OXY, Oxy. Now, one thing I like about this is it's been in a pretty strong uptrend since around the end of January. We hit this high of 60 and we had a little bit of a drop. So we dropped down to about 58, a little bit of a slowdown. But one thing I love is just looking down here at the MACD indicator, we are still trading above this purple center line. So that's still bullish. We had a little bit of a cool off. The RSI, it's around 50. So 50, it's pretty neutral for me. So in my opinion, it still has room to grow. Just kind of seeing what happens going into next week. So if you guys were kind of following the overall market index last week, so that's going to be the S&P 500, Dow Jones, the Russell, Russell 2000, all of those. For a majority of the week, it was pretty bullish. And then on Friday, we kind of had a little bit of a downturn. So for this one, honestly, I would really probably want to be bullish on this too. And if I was going to have an entry target on this, and I love to have my entry targets, it just makes me feel safer. Right now, we're at $58.31. For me, if I was going to get into something bullish on this, I would want to wait for this stock to at least move to $59. So it has about, it has about 80 cents. That's not a lot for a $58 stock. 80 cents, that can happen like that. And that's something that I would want to see before I got into any bullish position. And then even better would be 60, but And then the RSI, look at this. The RSI definitely passed below that oversold threshold, but it started to move back up. It actually has moved past this 30 for the RSI. So this is a really good look. This could be a really good ETF to get into if you're looking for something bullish for next week. So this is XME. And let's just look at the options real quick. Wow. See, this is the difference. And this is what I was talking about. So this implied volatility around 57. This is really cute. And this is, I wouldn't mind getting into something like this. March 18th, that's way too close for me. So if you were going to pick something March 18th, this would be something I would consider as a day trade. So you can do something like that. The open interest is really high for this. But for me, if I was going to do a swing trade, I would look at the April 14th expiration dates. The price difference isn't terrible, and they still have really high open interest on the call side. So that's something that you can look into next week for XME. Make sure you keep your entry targets. You have to keep those. I still feel like I'm catching my breath a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's see. This is from Dice Loyalty. What's up? I just joined Discord. Thank you for actually answering my question about earnings. I did. Okay, well, thank you. I'm glad that I was able to help. Make sure that that you're active in the Discord. Check out the trading room, the BGS community chat. It's really live. I love the Discord. It's amazing. T Burnett, Houston in the house. Thank you. What's going on, T Burnett? Houston is close to my heart. I actually attended and graduated from Texas Southern University, so you already know. It's all about H-Town for me. Baton Rouge, hey, what's going, see? From Peaceful 24, Baton Rouge. So I actually did also go to Xavier University in New Orleans, and I have family in Baton Rouge. So Louisiana is close to my heart too. Denise, you want to talk about Apple? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Apple, because Apple is definitely one of our favorites. Let's zoom out though. And while I'm getting this set up, make sure you guys click that thumbs up button for me, okay? Okay. And actually, I think somebody just DM'd me today about Apple. And, we want to, overall, everybody wants to be bullish on Apple. We were trading Apple for about a month straight on this uptrend right here. When we hit that high 183, it was a little bit of a drop. Came up, a little bit of a drop. I just want to kind of see what's going on with Apple. And right now you'll kind of see we have some support around $151 and $150. So right now we're at 154. Our RSI has been oversold for a while. We've kind of been oversold since February. Now, we've also, if you kind of look here, our white line is the 50-day moving average. If you guys are into moving averages, I love moving averages. And the orange is the 200-day. So right now we have been trading below our 50-day moving average. If I was going to get into something bullish, I need to see it move above that 50-day moving average on the 180-day chart. Not even closer than that. I want to see it move above that 50. So right here, it has you know, a little bit of room to move up to me. I would want to see it move up to about 160. And if I move up closer, let me see. Yep, same thing. Now on Friday, we did hit 160, but that was during after hours. And a lot of the moves and positions that we're taking are option trades. So options, you know, options aren't affected during after hours. It's only at market open when, you know, you kind of see those profits or losses. So for me, if I was going to get into anything bullish on Apple, I would need to see it move past that 160. And I know that's a little bit far off from where we are. It's about $6. So if you got into an option contract, you could have had a lot more profit waiting for that. So in that case, I would probably have my entry set maybe a little bit lower at 156, just because that was a slight resistance that we had on Friday. 156 to 158. That's just kind of something I want to see. And then just looking, oh my gosh, look at this. So it does kind of look like it's showing a little bit of a divergence here on the MACD and the price. And a divergence is going to be a difference in direction in the actual stock price versus the indicators. So if you look right here at our MACD indicator down here, boom, we are moving up. But what's going on with the stock price? Boom, moving down. Divergence. So that could be an indication that this downtrend is kind of starting to slow down and we could be moving back up. But keep in mind what's going on overseas and overall in the news. That is going to have an effect on the stock price, but I am seeing a little bit of a divergence here. So I really want to be bullish on Apple. So we'll see. The implied volatility is really cute. 40, not bad. And this is April. That's not too far off. Apple is always going to have some cute oh my God, girl, look at this. 60,000 for open interest, 25,000, 42,000. That means that these are still open positions on the call side. It's still a lot on the put side too. And those were actually profitable last week because the stock, you know, it dropped on, overall the stock market dropped on Friday, but I'm still looking at this call side over here, and this is the volume. 22,000 on the volume, 25,000 on the open interest. So that's something to keep an eye on. It's a lot on both of these. And I think I said this on last week's live. You'll notice that we have our weeklies. So we have our, we have our weeklies here. And then we just have the regular monthlies. So I've noticed that there's a lot more volume in open interest on the actual monthlies. So on my watch list, these are, you know, the trades that I'm going with. I kind of started moving away from the weeklies. So that's just kind of something to look into for next week. So thank you for that, Denise. Okay. Okay. What's going? Hey, Tanya. Okay. So this is from Tanya, and this is the $16 strike price call. What is this? UUUU. What is this? Ooh, and you already know energy was going crazy last week. Energy, coal, all of those natural resource stocks have been just doing amazing with what's going on. Now, you set a call April 14th. Let me look at the options real quick. That implied volatility, it looks a little high, Tanya. I don't know. So, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. So if I was going to do something with this, let me look. Let me see. And these are really cute option prices. 6,000 open interest, 1,000 volume. It's looking really cute. I might need to write this down, Tanya. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, you guys. Calls. Okay. Now, even with the prices being as amazing as they are, I might want to look into maybe an iron condor or a credit spread for these, just because of how high the implied volatility is over there. Even though it might not move much, it'll just be safer for you. You won't have to worry about that implied volatility crush. And that's just when the implied volatility drops, the option premium is going to lose value. And if you had a credit spread or iron condor, then you would be profitable with those. Now, we've been in an uptrend. So you kind of see overall for the most of the 180 days, we've been trading above both the 50 and the 200-day moving average. We had, what was this earnings report? It was decent. It's not talking about much. We had a decent earnings report back in November. We hit this high of $11 and then we've been dropping ever since. But we just moved above the 50 and the 200-day moving average back in late February. We've been moving up. Look at this. We've been moving up. Boom. Had a little bit of a dip. Moving up. Boom. Little bit of a dip. Now, I really want to see what's going on with the MACD indicator. It does look like it has a little bit of room to grow. So just kind of paying attention to these red histograms right here. I just kind of want to see, it looks like it's could be ready to move upwards. I just want to see the RSI indicator is about 50. So it's pretty neutral. I want to be bullish on this. And if I was, you guys already know, if I was going to be bullish on this, I would have my entry around $10. So this has about 50 cents to move up before I would get into a long-term position. You kind of see we've been hitting this 10, what was this on Thursday? 10.46, drop, $10, drop. I just want to see, I need to see it move past this $10 for me to get into something bullish on this. I really want to be bullish on all the energy and oil and gas price, oil and gas stocks, just with the prices and everything that's going on. So yeah, that's kind of where I would want to have my entry, about 50 cents from where we are right now. And even on the weekly chart, the RSI is a little bit, it's kind of low. So it definitely has some room to move up. So that's something that I would want to see for UUUU. So thank you, Tanya. What's going on? Okay. This is from Megan. Hey girl, hey, what's going on? Hey Megan. Fish left saw 100% gainer off Apple on Thursday. Apple is cool. I know that's right. What's going on? Hey Sharon, thank you for explaining after hours. Thank you, Sharon. SOFI leap. Who is this from? Jen Dante. SOFI leaps are cheap, buy some and sell covered calls. So if you have heard of leaps before, leaps are just options that are have an expiration date that's about at least a year off. So just get a little cute little cheap leap. Let's see. Actually, let me go back to SOFI real quick. Just let me see. Because I want to show you guys what a leap option would be for this. So a leap option would probably be something in January. Oh, girl, yes. Look at this. $300 for a cute little leap. That's something that you can look into. And the open interest, 11,000, 13,000. Not bad. So yeah, you're definitely right on that. Who is this? Jen Dante. Thank you, Jen Dante. If I'm saying it wrong, don't be mad. Okay, so let's get into the next one. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know that you guys are doing your meal prep, getting everybody ready. Actually, the kids are, what is it? Next week is spring break. So we'll stay on a little bit longer today. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's see. Oh, he said the volume is low on UUU. We'll see. So let's look at this one. This is AMD. Now, if you guys have been following our top 3 options for, I think we've been doing it for almost a year now. AMD, all of the AMD and the stocks in that sector, we've been going over those regularly. So let's see. Oh. Okay, so one thing that I like about this you can see that we have had some resistance. We've hit it maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We've had some, support. We've had some support around $100. And right now we are currently at that support or near that support at 104. Our RSI is low. MACD is trading, I'm not sure. Our MACD is trading below our center line, but just kind of looking at this histogram here, it looks like it could, go into dropping a little bit lower going into next week, even though we are at this support level. So honestly, on this one, I really just want to see. I might want to be bearish on this, just kind of looking at that, but moving in closer to the 5-minute, 5-day chart, it does look like another slight divergence. If you remember on the last stock that we were talking about, our MACD indicator is definitely showing a trend line moving upwards and our stock is moving downwards. So it could move bullish, but for me, I kind of maybe want to go with this overall trend. So if I was going to be in anything bearish, I would have my entry around $100. So if you kind of see that stock next week moving below 101 to 100, then I would be more comfortable getting into a bearish position on this, just going on with the overall trend. And just with stocks like this, with COVID and everything, and we've had shipment issues and just overall less products available, with the chip shortages and everything like that, this could be, a good indication of this continuing in that downtrend, even though we are at our support levels below our 50-day moving average and 200. So I would kind of want to be bearish on this, and I would have my entry around 100. So that's just kind of something that I would want to see for that. AMD, oh Lord. And one thing, our implied volatility is a little bit high. It's about 80. And I'm not seeing any earnings reports coming up. For some reason, Thinkorswim is not showing me the upcoming earnings. So if they have an earnings report coming up, I don't see it. That could be another factor. Now, speaking of earnings, I think I posted it on Instagram. Ulta had an earnings report last week. And that was a pretty good position for me on Friday. So we just had an iron condor and we had our limits around 380 and around 350. It closed in between there. So that was a quick, easy $1,000 profit on that iron condor. So if you guys are interested in iron condors, credit spreads, make sure that you join my Discord group because I will be posting more of those there. And of course on the top 3. So yeah, that was something interesting last week. So thank you, Fish, for that. Okay, so I'll probably take maybe 2 more and then I'm gonna let you guys go for tonight. I did want to do this DKNG because that was something that we were looking at last week in the Discord. But it was bearish on DKNG. It's been in a downtrend for a minute. DraftKings, and I think we talked about this in our top 3. So this is a gaming / gambling company. And one of the reasons why they're probably going to be in a downtrend for a while is because while they're building themselves up, for these type of companies, they have to have licenses, to even function in certain states. And I think they have maybe 15 or 16 open licenses in the United States right now. So, this is going to be a long-term growth stock. And you'll see we hit this high of $64 back in last November. God, dog. And we dropped all the way to 16. Well, one thing I do like about this is, it has been showing some support around where we are right now, 16. And I kind of like how this MACD indicator looks. Our histogram is, pretty strong on the downtrend right here from the beginning of March. And right now, like I said, it looks like we're at our support. Our RSI is low, so we do have room to grow. And you could anticipate a short-term movement up, just kind of going with this trend. Boom, 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 question mark. So if I was going to get into anything bullish and anticipate it, continuing in that pattern, what is this? Oh, excuse me, hold on. And that's not too far off. I would have my entry around $17.50 to $18. And the reason why is that was a resistance that we had all of last week. And so, kind of seeing that stock move past that would be a good indication that it's moving upwards. Implied volatility is really high on this. So I don't know if they had an earnings report coming up. That would usually be a reason why the earnings are high. We are in earnings season. So if you see the implied volatility high like this, just look into doing credit receiving positions. It's going to save you. It's going to help you, I promise. So that can either be a credit spread or an iron condor. And I have videos on that if you guys haven't gotten into that. So just make sure you check those out. I'll leave the link below for that. But honestly, I would really just want to be bullish on this one and have my entry target, around 17. And you could have a possible target, a price target around 24. So that would be really cute for this. Yeah. Who said that? Okay, bear market trade ideas said, how do you feel about DKNG with rising rates? Long term, it could be very risky, especially if we decide to raise 50 BPS at one point. Raising prices, I'm not really into sports, so I can't speak on that, but I feel like sports and gambling and things like that, horse races and fantasy football, that's something that people really enjoy. So I feel like something like this is going to be around for a long time. So I don't think it would be a problem. Fish, I don't talk about the meme stocks, fish. So yeah, AMC, GameStop. Brainy still, hello. I just saw you reply to a comment of mine. Yeah, I remember your name. I think I did that a little earlier today. Yeah. Okay, so I see some good ones. Oh my gosh. Okay, I really want to look at Fuel Cell. What's up, James? So let's look at Fuel Cell, and then I want to look at Ford, okay? And then I think we'll wrap this up for tonight. So let's see what Fuel Cell. Ooh, what? Fuel Cell is trying to come back. Okay. So if you guys remember, we were talking about Fuel Cell not too long ago. Fuel Cell has just been, it was dropping, honey. We hit this a high of 1163 back in November, child. It's been dropping, child. But it's kind of starting to rebound up. Actually, let's move out a little bit further. I'm going to go to the year chart for this one. See, when you move back, it does look like it's been giving overall downtrend. We've been trading below the 50. That's this white line, 50-day moving average. And a lot of times in downtrending stocks, you will see a pattern. Boom, we come back up to that 50, drop. Boom, come back up to that 50, drop. Boom, come back up to that 50. Now what's going on next? Maybe a drop. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on with Fuel Cell. And even just looking right here, we have had a pattern of peaking on our RSI indicator around 60 to 70. So the RSI is a little bit high right now. It could continue in that overall pattern and that overall downtrending pattern and drop. So for me, I really would probably want to be bearish on this. So if I was, and I know what you guys are going to say, I would probably have my entry around maybe $5.80. So I would say it might have about $1 or so to drop. I know that's a long way for a $6 stock. So for me, it would probably be $6.50. That's really close to where we were last week, but just kind of seeing it continue to drop down. past that support that we had, that would just kind of be a good indication to me that it is continuing in that down trending pattern. Child, look at these implied volatilities on these options though, 157. But I bet you it's a cute price though. Look, see, 1.23, 0.79. Look at the open interest. It's not super high, but 5,000, 1,000 on the volume. It's decent. It's okay. So if you were going to do something bearish on this one, that's kind of something I would want to see. You know, at least a 30 cents to $1 drop. And I would really be more comfortable doing a long-term swing trade on that one. Now, of course, if you're day trading, then that's a different story. Okay, let's do one more, and then we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Okay. This is from Shantali Kirk. What's going on, Shantali? I hope I'm saying your name right. And this is Lowe's. So let's look at Lowe's and see what Lowe's is talking about. I like Home Depot, but what's the ticker symbol? You guys put in the chat, what's the ticker symbol for Lowe's? Oh, here it is. Okay, never mind. Okay. So let's look at Lowe's and see what Lowe's is talking about. Okay. Okay, so one thing that we can kind of see right here since about the beginning, I guess the beginning of this year, not really. So let's just say around February, we've kind of been trading in between a zone here. So we've been in between this zone. So we've had some resistance around 230 and we've had resistance around 230 and support around 200. So it's about maybe a $30 difference in between. And right now it looks like we're moving up towards the resistance point. But our RSI isn't really that high. Let's see. Yeah, our RSI isn't really high, but, and I haven't even been paying attention to the volume. So just kind of looking down here, the average daily volume for Lowe's is about 3 million. On Friday, it was 2. So it's a little bit lower. For me, if I was going to want to look at this, and this could, honestly, this could this could be a pattern trade, meaning that it just continues in that pattern. Boom, hit that support, boom, hit that resistance, boom, hit that support. So it could drop, or this could be a breakout trade opportunity. And a breakout would just be once we hit this high of around 230. We haven't dropped much. We are still trading above the 50. It could have a higher volume going into next week and pass above that $230. So that would be a really good indication of it, kind of breaking out of that pattern and moving upwards. But honestly, just kind of looking at the neutral movement here, it could be, continuing in that pattern and possibly dropping. So for me, I would want to more so probably look into something bearish for this. And if I was going to have an entry for that, it would probably be around $220. And that's just a little bit lower than where we closed on Friday. But if I was going to want to do something bearish, I would kind of want to have that. But just looking at our RSI indicator, it's very oversold. So, we could move up next week. I really want to see, and this is not looking at any fundamentals. This is all technical analysis, all TA. And the implied volatility is really cute on this, 50. Not too bad. So I would not feel, I wouldn't feel any ways about opening a long call or a put position on this one, just with the low implied volatility. The prices are a little bit up there. Lower volume, very low volume. Look at that, 0.000. So yeah, I would kind of want to just be careful with this one. I like to see higher volumes on the options. Okay. I really want to do one more. Let's just do one more and then we're going to call it a night. This is from AO Star. What is the chart that we're using? So this is, the platform is TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim, And this chart, I usually always start with the 180-day 4-hour chart just to kind of get a wide bird's eye view of the stock, find the trend. The trend is your friend. And so you can find the trend just by kind of seeing where overall the stock is moving with your moving averages. I always use the 50-day and the 200-day moving average. So if it's trading above the 50 and 200, it's giving uptrend. Once it moves below that 50 and 200, downtrend. And if it's kind of staying in a steady zone, neutral trend. And then as far as finding the entry and exit target prices, then that's when I move in a little bit closer to the 5-minute, 5-day chart. It just kind of gives you a little closer look to kind of catch those highs and lows, support and resistance of the previous week. And I think a lot of the reason why I do that is because you'll kind of see in the Discord, I do a lot of day trades. Swing trades were very profitable last week, but for the most part, I like to do a lot of just kind of little small swing trade, or excuse me, small day trade. So that's just kind of something. Did I not do Ford? Somebody said it's a no for Home Depot. I know that's right. Okay, last one. Let's do Ford. I know you guys. I know. Hold on. What's going on, Tanya? Okay, so this is from Tanya. Okay, 4 people asked for this. Tanya, Alan, Linus, and Fish. So let's just do Ford and we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Okay, you guys? So make sure you click that thumbs up button for your girl, okay? And we are going to have our top 3 option plays out tomorrow on Monday. So that's when we're posting those going forward. So keep an eye out for that. Oh, girl, look at this. What's going on with Ford? It's giving downtrend right now. So it's been giving downtrend since we hit that high of 25. They had an earnings report back on the 3rd of February. It still hasn't been doing much. And it's definitely trend trading right now. So if I was going to do anything on Ford, let's look at the options. The implied volatility isn't too high. The prices are cute. Premium prices are cute. Open interest, look at this, 6,000, 11, 16,000, 36, 10,000 volume. This is a very popular stock. So this is definitely something that you can definitely get some good moves with. For me, so you'll kind of see we have the support around $15. So we're at $16 right now. We're not far from our support. Our RSI is a little bit low. I just kind of want to see what happens with this one. Honestly, I don't even know. Let me see. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. So if I was going to be bullish on this one, I would need to see it move up at least 50 cents. So up past this $16.63. And if I was going to get into something bearish, because right now I can't really tell with Ford. If I was going to do something bearish, I would have my entry around $15.75. If you want to be safer, you can say $15.50. So if it kind of starts to move below that, I would be comfortable doing a put position. And on the opposite, if it moved above that $16.70, then I would be better off with a bullish position. And that's just kind of something that's just really how I set my entry and my exit targets, just kind of based off of that. So that's something that you can look into for Ford. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining our Sunday live chat. Make sure that you scroll below, join our Discord group, the BGS option trading Discord group. It's live. Amazing in there. I love it so much. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Okay, so have an amazing Monday. Have a good trading week. Make sure you use your stop losses. Make sure you have your entry and your exit price targets. And this is all just essential for having your trading plan with your stocks and options. Okay, so make sure you trade safe and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, bye.